Hello, this is the Casual Esports Amateur League, and we are doing ABCDE versus the Dandelion Knights. This is a pre-playoff game. This is first seed versus fourth seed. ABCDE is first seed. The Dandelion Knights are fourth seed, and this will determine who goes into the final. So obviously, both teams really do want to win this match. And I am casting with Autumn Gamer, and Shadow is running the stream. So shout out to everybody doing the streaming.
Hello and welcome, welcome Twitch chat. Welcome anyone casually viewing this on any channel that happens to be hosting us. Let's. Looks like we're just waiting on draft at this point.
Yeah. And ABCDEsports is using Ye Carry is Here as a jungle sub. So that's they're using a substitute. So just in case anyone.
Let's pull up. Well, let's pull up some records while we're at it.
The sub got
here.
canceled. Is that? Shadow just posted that the sub was canceled. It's full roster.
Yeah, full roster today. So basically, they could make
canceled the sub.
Yeah. Let's go take a look at what our last. Well, what they did last week. This is for ABCD Esports. We're gonna go. Yeah, here we go. Into the last pro draft. So the last game they played against Glorified Banner Minions, they drafted themselves Thresh, Lucian Malzahar, Garen, and Rammus. Not so sure how much that was a troll game with the Garen on their prop. Looks likely to be top. Let's go take a look at the match history real quick to confirm this.
Charmelo is basically a Garen win. He has like 60-some% Garen win rate, and he basically plays Garen in ranked mostly.
All right, here we go. Draft going on here. And we're already spouting bans thick and fast with Draven, Ashe, and Urgot taken off the table at ABCD Esports and Dandelion Lights. Yeah, Dandelion Knights taking away Vladimir and Volibear, so triple V ban there, and the Scion. All right, so a little bit of tankiness and engage taken out there with Scion and Volibear. Vladimir is just a terrifying late game threat. Draven, Ashe, a very solid AD carry, capable of doing some conditional engage as well, some vision control. Draven is Draven. Screw that champion, boys. It is terrifying to face that thing if it gets fed. Urgot, if you know they play Urgot, do not let them play Urgot.
ABCD picks Thresh. A really solid blind pick champion.
Well, not just a solid blind pick, but an excellent support, able to play offense and defense. That does play to the pick style they definitely drafted their last game.
Yeah, ABCDE seems to go. I've casted a couple of the games. They seem to go for just picks like repeatedly.
Garen, are they gonna pick it? Are they gonna pick it? I see a Garen. Are we gonna see the cat?
Are they gonna run or are they just trying to take Garen away from ABCD? Which is a viable strategy.
Definitely viable. That's going to be Morgana Hover. They lock it in. Morgana and Garen. So Garen still technically could go bot lane. Probably going top though off that.
Yeah. I assume it's top lane unless they pick something really terrible. But I don't know why you would ban Scion against a Garen. It's kind of a free lane.
My guess is they probably just don't want to play against the engage. That is a Vayne.
Yeah, it might be a Vayne top.
That definitely would bully the Garen out for a while there. But if it is a Vayne bot lane, that is a massive, massive risk and a lot of trust in your carry to survive until they're fed.
Yeah. I think they might just have that kind of trust, though. I mean, Gnar. Okay. Yeah,
Gnar.
they're going to bring the Gnar
It's Vayne bot.
Laning as Garen against Gnar is no fun, but you shouldn't really die. It's just kind of Gnar can keep you under tower the whole game. Kind of boring for both parties. But
yeah, not much
Gnar will
going
be able
down.
to deny Garen a bit of CS, but nothing will probably happen top lane. But, cast this
And
curse on the
that is
Kai'Sa.
a Kai'Sa. So it's two very, very powerful scaling 80 carries, both of which have very low range, are incredibly risky on both fronts there.
It does kind of make sense that they'd play them into each other because they won't get smashed in lane. But
the supports are definitely dictating this lane phase. And moving on to the ban phase, TDK banned that Zac. So taking out even more engage.
They really don't like the engage.
No, they don't. And Zac's I don't know where he's at right now. He's probably not the strongest. That is a Jinx hover.
Zac is really good right now. He got buffed a couple of patches ago.
Kayle taken out there. Excellent scaling threat. It's a good idea to remove it, even if TDK weren't normally crazy enough to play it mid. It could go there. Garen could also go jungle, though. That is a thing. Garen is not locked top.
Yeah, he can jungle, especially with doing more damage. And
a
Rammus ban? Just banning out those tank junglers.
Yeah, that is a hard target.
The problem is there's so many tank junglers. Like, I don't know. They're like Nunu, Amumu. What are some other ones that are still up? Just play Malphite. Fight jungle. There's some other ones. Like it's just kind of hard to ban out all like engaged tank junglers.
It is, but you're pretty far down the list now if you're banning out Comfort. Now they also ABCDEsports just managed to ban out Tristana as well. That is a Poppy. So any plan that there was previously to have Gnar jump into the backline, assuming Poppy executes correctly, that is gone. The Vayne gone because she's going to get grounded. Thresh can't drag himself in with his hook effectively. That's going to cause problems.
Yeah, Poppy will really mess with their team.
Nasty. And Malzahar. So they still got some pick. That is a hover, though. It looks like they're just going to lock it in, though. Yeah, they do.
Malzahar. Safe.
Yeah, ABCDEsports locking
more pick potential.
Yeah, a lot of pick. Good auto shoving. That's a big thing there. He provides instant pressure wherever he goes.
Yeah, the pressure and yes.
There's the tank.
I got it. They are going for a tank engaged juggler. You can't ban them all.
No, also, you can't. But Poppy makes his job so much harder now.
Yeah, he has to find somebody not near Poppy to engage onto.
Not Poppy, not Morgana. You don't want to touch Garen. You engage on Garen and he just sits there and spins.
Yeah, that doesn't do much good. I mean, he will be able to root the whole team, but he'll probably have to flash in to get a really good ultimate. And
that's a Jinx, which means that Kai'Sa probably is going mid lane.
And the Poppy is jungle?
No, Poppy top. Garen jungle.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Like, I've seen a certain LCK caster, patch notes have said that with these changes to a sustain, Garen can survive in the jungle.
Yeah, I played him in a normal game and he was fine. I mean, your ganks are terrible, but his dueling and objective taking is just fine. Ganks aren't terrible, but your laner has to set them up. You have no hard CC.
Well, considering you've got a Poppy, a Kai'Sa, and a Morgana, and a
Jinx. You don't really need hard CC to gank.
Yeah, you've got some pretty good setup there. Both teams look like, overall, I will say TDK probably does not want to fight as much. They can fight, but the Poppy combined with the Morgana and the Jinx tell me if they want to fight, they want to fight front to back or as a counter engage.
Yeah,
ABCDEsports has to engage.
Yeah, they really do. They don't have an artillery mage to, pound them from afar. And
their wave clear is really low, too. Outside of Malzahar, they don't have much.
No, they don't. Don't have wave clear. I mean, yeah, Amumu's wave clear is actually pretty fine, but if you're using a Mumu to clear the wave, something has gone wrong. It does appear to be the Poppy jungle.
Okay, so they're going a little more traditional then. I say a little more traditional. That's a Jinx mid. Okay. All the draft has been thrown out the window.
Jinx mid. Was that an accident? I don't. Although I think their jungler does just play AD carries mid, or not. Their mid laner does just play mostly AD carries,
I
if I
mean, the
remember
advantage
correctly.
Jinx has, so she does have some advantages in mid lane, in that she is a fairly long range AD carry when she uses her
Yeah,
rockets. She has a little bit of safety, a little bit of poke. It's not the worst. She can't solo lane as well as, say, Caitlyn or Tristana can, but she can still do it. Definitely
yeah.
can't solo lane as well as Kai'Sa. That said, this
But
is going to be Kai'Sa versus Vayne in the bot lane as well. So
yeah, expect the supports, and I mean Morgana can just kind of counter whatever Thresh wants to do if
she can if
properly
she's
played.
fast. So
Yeah, if the Morgana is good, Morgana can counter what the Thresh wants to do. If Morgana isn't so well executed, Thresh will probably get Vayne a couple of kills.
easily. Same goes with the ganks now. Poppy ganks. You thought Garen ganks were bad. Let me introduce you to Poppy ganks.
Yeah, they're not great. I mean, they're good if you get to the enemies dumb enough to run next to the wall, but they're
That's
usually
really
not.
it.
Yeah, if you get behind the opponent, Poppy ganks are awesome. But if you push the wave too much. But I doubt. I mean, Gnar might push the wave. I think Poppy can probably gank top lane, but I don't think Poppy will be able to gank bot. And then the Jinx mid, Malzahar does have the problem that he's probably not just gonna solo kill the Jinx in mid lane. Like he's not an assassin.
Yeah, not really gonna solo kill the Jinx. He's gonna push though. He's gonna push a lot.
Yeah.
Jinx will be pressured here. Mumu, so can't really go there to gank. Can go bot lane to gank. Mumu ganks are good. Can gank the Garen, assuming he doesn't spin his
Garen's
way out of
probably gonna
it.
be pushed in the whole time though, and turret diving a Garen is a bad idea.
Agreed. Agreed.
They're probably just going to die, which I mean they might do, but I doubt it.
Yeah, so dives are an option here, especially because Gnar and Mumu can make good dive buddies. It's
Yeah.
probably going to be the bottom lane. I actually like to say that Kai'Sa probably has a better pushing ability compared to Vayne,
Yeah, probably.
as well
Yeah, I
as
mean
Morgana's
Morgana
ability to
I
kind of
mean
just nuke
Morgana
that
can push
wave and
better than Thresh too, but there's still I mean Kai'Sa Morgana isn't exactly a lane pushing. They're not Sivir or something.
yeah.
But they
That
can
said, it's a Vayne, so anyone
it
can
can't
push into
push.
Vayne. Yeah,
Yeah,
anything can push into Vayne, so it's not
yeah.
exactly
Vayne has no wave clear, like at
Thresh has
all.
less wave clear.
Thresh, yeah. I mean, unless you plays the wave, but if you're playing the wave, yeah, they have no wave clear at all bot lane. So I think they're probably just gonna TDK is probably just gonna like push in and then back off and try to use wards to prevent ganks.
Yep, we're loading in now here, or we're just well, they're loading in. We're just waiting more or less for the game to actually load up. And I don't think
Yeah,
we've broken this down quickly, but we've broken down the early game a little bit here. We think it's going to be more or less a Garen shoved in, Jinx shoved in because Malzahar auto shoves. Bot lane potential contest there, and that's probably we're going to be seeing some jungle attention here. But what do you think their transition is from the mid game? What can ABCD Esports do? What does TDK do to actually snowball an advantage if they have it, or prevent the snowballs from happening?
ABCDE wants picks and TDK wants a front to back team fight. Then I think, and TDK lacks engage. They
Yeah, they
really
have
can't start fights,
plenty of
but they
counter
can't.
engage though, plenty of counter pick. I
Yeah,
think
plenty of
TDK is
counter
also
engage,
going to be
plenty of
playing
counter
around their
pick.
vision too.
Yeah, so it's the ball will be in ABCDE's court, I think, to make the move, but and TDK is gonna play a more reactive play style. So it's just kind of can ABCDE work it successfully? Are they able to, get the right picks, maybe get the right team fight, take the objectives? But I do see TDK wanting to potentially go for an objective, like early objectives. They have two AD carries and two tanky champions.
Yep, two very tanky champions. Another thing I just realized they could definitely do, assuming Garen actually survives, or assuming Gnar gets ahead, TDK, they could probably safely go for a 4-1 with the Garen split push.
Yeah, but Garen can't really push Gnar off the towers or Malzahar. I don't see Garen being able to like run down a Gnar under tower and kill him, or even take the tower with the Gnar contesting. But I also don't really see Gnar being able to take the tower with Garen contesting.
Yeah, so they can meet each other in lane, assuming, of course, Garen doesn't get ludicrously far behind. Now, we are loading into game now, so Twitch chat, while I'm here, while we're talking about this, hit us in the chat, spam it if you can, hashtag ABC win or hashtag TDK win to show us your support. And also,
the Malzahar has Spellbook, and the Jinx has Comet. Poppy has Conqueror, and Gnar has Grasp. And the other runes are pretty standard.
Yeah, it looks like it across the gate here. Let's see here. Make sure we set the good old observer timeline as far forward as physically possible. There we go. And we are loaded onto the wrist for the first game of, if I'm correct, this is Ionian Semifinals, boys.
Yeah.
Let's
okay, so what time do you have exactly?
I have 1:20.
Yeah, same. Then we have the same time. They're both picking out the same bush. This will be fun.
Oh no. Shenanigans. Double shenanigans.
This might be the game determining play, folks. Oh, that Morgana's dead.
Yep, first blood goes down to the Vayne. That is a very, very bad thing. Ooh, bit of silences. Flash is burned onto Morgana's flash. Thresh flash has been burned. That's all of the flashes now. Never mind. It's better. There it is. 2 kills for a Vayne. 2 flashes burned on TDKs. Everyone but Amumu's burned on ABCDEsports here. ABC's.
Yeah.
And Ignite burned for Thresh as well. But that is a massive buy for Vayne, and 200 a blown sword and a boots going into that early lane.
Yeah, and an extra potion. I mean, Vayne now will be able to win some more fights. So, I mean, getting a Vayne fed this early is just, it's not really supposed to happen, since it did.
Yeah, it happened, and it's going to be absolutely brutal. Much here, though, after that little bit of excitement, things seem to have calmed down now, so, So what does it now? While we're waiting for this, obviously this first blood in the Vayne means a lot here, but we can go through and take a look at first buys here while we're at this. Looks fairly standard across the board overall. It looks like our jungle paths were also pretty standard. Amumu started as red. Went to Raptors and is doing a full side clear. Poppy is ganking mid.
Sort of. Didn't really accomplish anything because Poppy is gank.
Now, she did accomplish some pressure, though. That is the thing.
Yeah. She gets Jinx free farm. Nice. And Malzahar is just backing, but he ran himself out of mana trying to max. Malzahar's early. Ooh. Vayne with another kill.
Yeah, she's dead. If we had a replay system, I'd ask to go back and look at that, but we don't. My guess is Morgana overstepped, and Vayne
got hooked and died. Amumu getting down some vision. Poppy clearing the red buff. Garen and Gnar just farming. Not really very interesting.
It's actually going surprisingly even right now.
Well, they're just they haven't even bothered attacking each other. They're just literally just killing the minion.
Yep, that is a lot of damage down. Kai'Sa's very low here, so she has to be careful because Thresh could probably pull something out. That's going to be a plate down in bot lane though.
Yeah. I mean, this Vayne has an awful lot of gold.
She already has a 300
Poppy
gold
going
bounty,
for an
man.
invade.
Yep. That dank
Amumu's right here on
hold.
hold. Will he notice in time?
Yeah, ward over the wall, though, so Poppy will see this first. And Garen is in a position to potentially help, and he is coming down to help right now, so we might see a fight. We actually are going to see a fight. Yet, can't escape. That's a flash.
Amumu flash.
He's getting spun. Oh, no. Okay, Poppy is very low now, though. She did flash out. Gnar is going to try for it. Does get the kill on Poppy. There's still Garen's still spinning for it. He's going to go down here as well, though. Almost gets away with the 1 for 2, but Amumu gets out.
Jinx now caught.
Yeah, Jinx is dead.
Gnar gets a triple kill. There's now a 3k gold lead for
Kai'Sa flash, gets autoed down. That's a hook onto... Okay, that is the most anti-synergistic dive I've ever seen. Thresh is dead. Oh!
Nope.
Oh, so close. Good heal to Vayne. Is that a delayed ace? I think that's actually a delayed ace across the map. Ouch. Well, if you are TDK, what now?
I think you just lose. I mean, of Vayne with 5 kills at 5 minutes. I mean, I've never won a game. I've never won a game sort of AFKing with sort of. But I don't really think I think the game's probably pretty determined.
It's probably gonna be definitely harder. Obviously at this point, it's kind of just you can't really do anything about your bot lane. Your bot lane is dead. Okay, Garen is straight up fighting Gnar though, and he actually comes out the winner in that trade.
Yeah, Gnar has to just poke in his mini form. He can't really. I mean, he's playing into Conqueror.
Yeah, that doesn't help him very much. Possible fight going down here in mid lane. No.
I think one of the only ways TDK can actually win this is if they get like a 5-mana Amumu ult. I mean, or no, not they don't have the Amumu. That's ABCD. But if they're able to get somebody ahead, like they do have to do that. So they have to get a lane ahead. I mean, the Garen's doing pretty well, but
Jinx is actually ahead a little bit in farm. Unfortunately, she's also died twice, and Malzahar has 5 assists, so that gold kind of just evens out. Okay, that's a spell.
And Gnar is hard to gank, especially for a Poppy.
Yeah, I mean, with her ground, she might be able to do something, but yeah, Gnar spots that on that ward and backs away.
And I think blue bot side is just gonna play reasonably safe at this point. Like they got their gold lead. They might be able to 2v3 a gank if they get it, so they can play.
Well, they're going for a fight instead, as that's a flash burned.
Yeah, they're able to burn the flash. They're just able to zone them off from all the CS.
And Morgana cannot stand in this lane anymore. At least she can't stand that close.
No.
And then Vayne just gets to push in here. Now Thresh is here, and he is spotted on that control ward. But there's really not much Kai'Sa can do at this point. Just clear waves and hope Thresh doesn't feel like going for a dive, which he does get that, so the dive threat is
and they're going for Dragon. It's nice early objective control. If they get Ocean, it'll help. It'll just help their lanes out, allow them to keep that lead. Hopefully, they can't get like poked out.
They're up 4,000 gold.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold.
Right minutes in, they're up 4,000 gold. Vayne has 500 gold bounty, so as much as it's a you shouldn't fight this, honestly, fighting her is good. Kai'Sa's dead, though.
Yeah.
Malzahar is burned. Trying to get Vayne, trying to possibly pick her off if they in transition is probably their best bet.
This is part of the problem with the Poppy pick. Like, Poppy can't really gank bot lane effectively, I don't think, at this point. Like, it will... They don't have like an assassin like a Kha'Zix or something that can just kill the Vayne.
I mean, even with an assassin, as fit as that Vayne is, you probably really what you probably want is something more like a Vi or a Jarvan that can lock her down long enough to die.
By Ramus, the death of AD
yeah,
carries.
but that was
Here's the
banned.
Poppy coming in, and
They do back away from that though, and it is taking Vayne a little bit
that
of time.
Poppy's playing really aggressive.
It, though. She was close enough to the wall, but she just was off on that angle.
Yeah, just slightly. And Vayne body blocks for the Thresh, so he doesn't die.
Yeah, Garen going in top lane. So a trade happening here, but it's really not too bad. Except for... Actually, Nara's taking quite a bit of damage. He does go for the Q. Oh, just a bit off there on that execute.
Nar just survives. Yeah, it's like a 6k gold lead now.
Oh, yeah, it's this is painful. This is frankly painful if you are TDK, but they still look like they have some fight, though. They did try to do that. They did save that tower, so that is one benefit there. They did prevent more plates from being taken. But like that's kind of a, you know, we saved the cookery, but the house is burned down situation.
Yeah.
And Morgana's cut out and she's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't go for those anymore.
Yeah.
Alright, so where we're at here, we are at... Yeah, for those of us, we're trying not to be silent, guys. We're just in awe and shock of just how ridiculous this has gotten here. That said, we're at 11 kills to 0, a dragon, a dragon to none. Almost a tower taken in bot side. Here's a fight though coming down. That is an advantage.
Poppy caught, and
Poppy's dead. Garen
into Malzahar ult. Jinx and Blaze down the root.
Jinx getting caught out though.
The Jinx
yeah,
gets
no,
caught.
she's not gonna be able to. Oh no, Moo will blast her over. She actually might get out of that.
Yeah, unless she decides
camera
to
wants to go to bot side. They do go
there. Dude. There's no follow up.
Kai'Sa's dead again.
Vayne was able to 1v2.
Yeah, Vayne's pretty much good to go. She has how much gold is that right now? She has 1,400 gold alone right now. She's got Blade of the Rune King up already, compared to Kai'Sa just has bits and pieces. That's gonna be a plate eventually going down a bot there. No, Poppy might be able to clear it.
And
nope, the plate goes down. Yeah. They take Rift Herald. Nara's pushing the Garen in, so now the Nara's doing what Nara's supposed to do.
Yeah, he's just waiting. I mean, now...
Getting some minions there. That is a turret down. That is 5 plates down to a Vayne.
Yeah.
Yikes. 700 gold bounty. There.
But I don't think they're gonna kill this Vayne. Like, no. I really don't see it happening.
Not anytime soon.
I mean, I think Vayne can maybe 1v3 potentially. If she plays it right. 1v3. Yeah.
But right now, the scariest part about this is they are on track to a perfect game. If a TDK don't get a tower or a dragon or really anything, they're going to get perfect game. Oh, Nar's going in. Nar into the wall. That's a hefty stun. Not enough, though, and Nar's going to bounce right on out of turret range. And take another tower shot, just trouble there. So, good try. Doesn't quite kill the Garen this time, though, and loses a lot of HP for it. Unfortunately, there's no jungler in sight, and there's an Infernal Drake being taken as well, so... Yeah, this is going to hurt. TDK got to find some way to stop the bleeding.
Yeah. I mean, lots of these scrim games are determined by that level 1, and this was just the Vayne snowballed at level 1. Ooh, nice. Ooh,
Flashes burned. This could be a kill. Nope.
Vayne's here.
Yeah, the fight's here. Morgana's
Vayne
already
kills
dead.
Morgana.
Doesn't actually get the knock up there. How is this Amumu still alive?
His whole team body blocked for him.
Ooh, that was almost a plates fallen though, so they don't get 10 plates, or they don't get. Actually, I think they get pretty down close to 10 plates. They don't get all the plates from that one, but that is the mid tower gone. That's a lot of control ceded over to ABC here.
It's a 10k gold lead now.
Yeah, 10k gold lead. We're at a kill a minute still. Don't know how they've managed this, but we are at a kill per minute.
This Gnar keeps taking needless tower shots.
Yeah, we're going in for a fight here. Does get the Gnar off. That's a good flash.
And Garen is forced to flash out.
Yep. Is forced to flash at all, though. Garrett's
Vayne
just
is
gonna try
stealing the jungle. And Thresh Hook minion. It was a really hopeful Thresh Hook. Like there were minions in the way.
That is a Poppy gank. Did not hit the wall though. Gnar jumps out and looks like he flashed as well. Oh, chilling smite, but that's a teleport burn that's coming in from Malzahar. And nothing comes of that. They did get a teleport, so I guess you can call that a victory for Dandelion Knights.
But yeah, maybe.
They're gonna lose that turret though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hook. That's a dead Garen.
Thresh caught.
Very dead
Garen caught by the
yep, there it
Thresh.
goes.
And
Jinx ult doesn't do any good. The Morg binding hits, and Thresh is kind of just rooted there for an eternity, but nothing else comes from it. 2 more kills out. They extend the gold lead even further. We are well above the 10,000 mark now.
yeah, Kai'Sa is being able to get free farm here, so great for her. But and Amumu is closing in, but I don't know if the Amumu can actually solo kill the Kai'Sa.
No,
But he's not gonna try. He's just
those
gonna clear the wave. Prevent that tower from falling.
And TDK they're just getting starved out here. It's slower now, but they are getting met on every front and beaten.
Yeah. The Dandelion Knights weren't able to secure a single winning lane, and they weren't able to get like a bunch of 1v1 jungle solo kills, so they just weren't really able to. They didn't really have a point of pressure to use. And like they're being zoned off in their own jungle from vision by just the Thresh. They just. I mean,
Okay, Vayne has her second item now, so that is
Yeah.
Rage Blade. At this point, it is literally just game over. Okay, Garen taking some trades, but he can't really do anything to stop that turret from getting shoved in there, especially with 3 other members there. Even if it,
the Vayne is just sitting here taking all their farm. Like,
even as the 3v4, it's still not enough. I don't think. Yeah, Thresh is just setting up the good old Death Brush. Oh, they're going in, onto the Vayne, onto the Gnar. Ooh, that was a very near hook to Poppy.
the Malzahar pushing the Jinx in, sort of, but. And that's not.
It's also just Malzahar things at this point. That turret's gonna go down here.
Yeah.
Ooh, gets a hook on Kai'Sa, that's death.
Thresh hook into Malzahar suppression. Death
You're
with
not
no
going anywhere.
counterplay.
Yep. That's a double
And the
kill.
Jinx gets caught.
Malzahar. Poppy tried, does get a wall stun, but she's going down faster than Vayne is. And
Big Amumu
Vayne is now
ult.
legendary. Gnar gets close to going down, but he doesn't. And that's just gonna be another turret. That's a hook on to Garen. He goes in, gets shot backward. Gets
Caught.
taken down.
Garen's caught and killed.
Yeah, that's mid inhib. And in fact, they may just try to end off of this.
Yeah. I think they very much could just. No.
Nope,
No.
nope. They play it safe. They're going back.
Don't.
There is an Infernal Drake up. It looks like that's their objective. It is indeed their objective to get that Infernal Drake. And just, well, put the boot even down even harder on their necks.
Yeah, they're taking the Infernal Drake. Those Malzahar minions coming in handy.
Yeah, boom. Infernal Drake disappears. Baron isn't even up yet for another minute, and they already have an inhib down.
Yeah, this is so far a perfect game for ABCDE.
This is painful. Now, obviously, this kind of just snowballed off of a very, very hard counter there. Now, I don't know who was reading who and who messed up there initially. So I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt here and say that TDK didn't expect all of ABC there for that level 1 bush.
Yeah.
But then they just didn't react correctly to the fact that Vayne just got up 2 kills and sort of just didn't play safe.
Yeah. And just, Vayne snowballed the game. The Vayne was a good pick, though. Like, we were talking some trash about it in the beginning. They're just setting up for Baron. And the Dandelion Knights really can't contest it. It's 15k gold lead. I mean, that's just massive.
15k gold lead. The Amumu is level 11 to Poppy's level 9 as well. So even a smite fight, TDK are at a disadvantage.
Does the Thresh doesn't get
Baron's
caught?
already down. That's a great Gnar ult into the wall, though. That's an Amumu ult as well. Keep them locked down. Garen's down. Poppy's burning. Double kill for Vayne. Another comes on. Literally, bounties across the board now. The Baron goes down as well. 24-0. We're 20 minutes in. I think this game's over. Vayne goes for the flash, gets one more auto, but doesn't get the kill. There's the other kill. Kai'Sa is forced to flash away as well, but she's incredibly low. Grabbing those minions. Nexus towers are now the target. Vayne is shredding through them. TDK have gotten destroyed and are getting destroyed as the Nexus is now the target. And that's the end of game 1. 21 minutes. Pretty much even.
Yeah, 21-01.
Oh boy.
ABCDE coming through with a perfect game. Yeah, not much to say about that.
No, but Vayne did a frankly ridiculous amount of damage.
Did we really expect anything else? Yeah, the Vayne did. The Vayne did more than double what anyone else on the enemy team did.
Easily. Wait, in fact, I'm pretty sure their damage almost comes up to exactly what the Vayne comes very close to exactly what Vayne did.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous. Going down some stats
Vayne
here,
did more damage than 4 of the enemy team.
Now, hilariously, the largest multi-kill goes to the Gnar with the triple kill. Again, noted ridiculous amount of damage there. Vision scores across the board are actually, well, fairly high for a short game, I will say. Thresh with the good old 42 there. 7 wards destroyed, 4 control wards. That is actually a lot of control wards right there.
Yeah,
excellent.
This Thresh putting down work. The Amumu also putting down vision work, especially without a support item. That's a really good vision score.
That is incredible for just having yellow trinkets and, well, control wards.
Yeah. I don't really know. I mean, I don't really know what to say about that. It was ABCDE just essentially crushed them. I've played a couple of games like that. I mean, this is, I don't know, more of a stomp than like the vast majority of solo queue games. I mean, I don't think I've seen like a perfect solo queue game like this where you don't concede a kill or a tower or a dragon.
I've not seen a perfect flex game, to be fair. I don't think those even happen in those normal queues. Like, that is absolutely savage.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. Now, definitely, I guess while we're here, while we're talking post game, while everyone's taking a break and we're going through intermission here, we may as well talk about highlight moments there. Obviously, the 5 versus 5 level 1 The idea was there, TDK. The idea was very much there. The execution and the honestly, just the hard read from ABCD Esports was there as well. So that was definitely a highlight moment there. Nar performing admirably in the top lane, despite the fact that he did get a little bit of attention there. Honestly, outside of that, I can't really point to any one moment outside of that first fight where the game really swung hard into ABCD Esports' favor.
There are a couple of double kills bot lane. I mean, I think that's where it swung first. Bot lane was the first lane to snowball, and then when they were able to move into the rest of the map. And I mean, that's the problem with drafting a comp based around protecting carries. If your carries get behind, you lose with, no real counterplay. Like once Vayne got fed, that was kind of the end of the game, I think, because they didn't really have the ability to hunt down and kill the Vayne. Their carries had to do more DPS than ABCDE's carries, which they didn't do. Hence why ABCD had, such a good game.
I don't think they physically could do more damage, really.
No, it's not like it. Like, they didn't really even get a chance for proper team fights. They were just getting caught. They were too far behind to really set up and run a proper team fight. Also, the Amumu was able to hit a bunch of nice ultis. The Gnar hit some nice ultis. Like they were able to get those picks off. The Vayne was able to get picks just by killing people from 100 to 0 near the end of the game. That's just how fed the Vayne was, with no CC just running at someone and killing them.
Yep, and
Shadow, move in.
Yeah, we'll be doing a quick break as well. So enjoy the intermission for the time being.
Yeah, enjoy the intermission. We'll be back in a few minutes.
And we're back. Hello, Twitch chat. Hello, everyone else that may be watching through whatever weird methods you are. I'm Autumn Gamer, here with a Lightning again. And we're here for Game 2 of the Ionian Division Semifinals with TDK versus ABCDEsports. And draft looks like we are ready to go on all sides. Yep, pro draft is up. Blue team, red team, yep.
It just says blue team and red team instead of ABCDE and TDK. Is that supposed to happen?
Pro draft is weird for these guys. Yeah, teams are just getting ready here as we speak. So last game, little bit of a smash, and we're already and draft looks like it's already underway. Vladimir's being hovered, so we don't even have time to talk about the last game. We'll get to it later as well, I'm assuming since they're switching sides, TDK looking to continue the ban on the Vladimir. They do continue that ban out. Do you think? I think they should probably be considering some ban changes. Yep, okay. Correct. Thank you. Yeah, ABCDEsports definitely does not feel the need to change anything up here. That Rammus ban still coming out there. So are they going to possibly go for the 4 jungler ban?
Again. Yeah, they're gonna try to just ban all the junglers. Because the Amumu was pretty effective.
Yes, it was. Ashe is removed again. Now, again, both very potent champions there in the right hands. We're back to ABCDEsports here. I'm just probably saying that way too fast. 15 seconds, no hover. There's the volley. Volibear is removed. That can put a stop to a couple things. TDK banned Tristana themselves. Again. ABCDEsports banned Tristana.
Yeah, TDK. They banned Tristana. The triple AD carry ban.
That's a Riven, though.
Yeah. It's a Riven.
So, they're feeling confident. That's all I can say about that. Riven is definitely a confidence pick.
Yeah.
Definitely, though, does demand an answer. And we're going to see one here in the next couple of seconds.
Okay.
No hover so far. 3, 2, 1. Morgana again. Okay. So they don't think they don't think the Morgana support was a problem, and I tend to agree. Morgana support wasn't necessarily a problem. It didn't really help them though either.
I think you have the sides backwards. They swapped.
Yes, I do. So, yeah. Oh, geez, yeah, I am flipping that over there. So Morgana now is picked up by ABC. TDK is picking Riven.
Yeah,
that's a confidence pick.
Definitely.
That's a Jhin Morgana. Okay, so potent duo.
Yasuo.
For those of you in solo queue.
And
Morgana
Malphite.
and Jhin. Yeah, Yasuo Malphite. The Bash Bros are here.
Yeah,
that's actually a lot of people that benefit from that. Yasuo even benefits from Riven a little bit. ABC picking up the classic Malzahar and
good Yasuo counter. Good shield that not get Malphite ulted. Really just the best pick in this. If TDK knew, they probably ought to have banned Malzahar instead of one of the junglers if they were going to set up the Yasuo Malphite. Because Malzahar is just a pretty good counter to that. I mean, Yasuo Malphite is just huge synergy, though. Like, if they land a good team fight ulti, I mean, that...
Oh, the crazier part here is this could very well be like a Malphite support or a Malphite top Riven jungle, and if that's the case, they could still go for like a Gragas if they felt like it.
Yeah. No.
Yep, the Amumu is taken off of the table this time, though, so that's definitely an adjustment. Probably a smart adjustment, because that removes a good chunk of a massive engage.
Yeah.
And the Jinx hover in the ban list, I don't think they really feel super threatened by it. And nope, they're going to ban it anyway. And Garen's banned. Ban Garen, never again.
Yeah, TDK going for the ban instead of the pick. It's Charmelo's favorite champion. He's a really, really good Garen player. You really ought to ban it if you're not going to pick it. Also, Garen into Riven is, if you're good, I mean, it's a skill matchup, but Charmelo is really, really good at Garen, and I assume he'll hit all his abilities at the right time. Shen.
Yep. Ooh, that's nasty. That's
Yeah.
very nasty. That is a painful teamfight composition.
Ooh,
That
Kennen.
is a Kennen.
And a Fizz.
That is a Fizz. So this is a Yasuo bot lane.
Yasuo Malphite bot, I think.
Possibly, that's my best
Riven
bet. Unless
jungle,
we're doing
Kennen
something
top?
weird unless we're doing something weird and someone thinks they're reckless, we're probably not going to see AD Cannon.
And is that a Zac?
That is a Zac.
Zac?
That's a lot of engage. So we'll see where these drafts wind up. I'm going to tend to agree with you here. I think we may be seeing the Yasuo in the bottom lane.
With
Riven,
the Malphite support. Riven jungle, Kennen top, and Fizz mid. That'd be my guess.
That would be my guess as well. And we're sliding right on into draft.
Yeah. They really aren't wasting time. In my games, we always waste half an hour trying to get the pro draft to work.
That such be the way of pro draft sometimes, I guess. There we go.
Or what was it? One time I always have to wait half an hour before my game starts. But these people are really punctual and don't screw things up ahead of time. And I guess we didn't mess up either because, we were able to cast.
Yeah, but that was then. This is now. Draft is going in full swing here.
Yeah, let's see
coming through, and we are a couple picks away from seeing the first half of these compositions.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see where they put all those things because it's definitely a non-traditional comp. Very engage-centric. Very engage-centric.
I mean, engage was what TDK lacked last time. They're ensuring that they have it this time for sure. Kennen is indeed going top lane.
That makes sense.
We're not getting some weird fanatic reckless shenanigans.
Free klepto farming. I mean, Shen should still be able to ult and be useful, and Shen should be able to kill the Kennen late game in a 1v1, but not early game.
Yeah, depending on which type of cannon he goes, obviously. AD cannon's a little more potent in that split push, but less popular these days.
Yeah, less popular, and Shen has the ability to block auto attacks.
Yeah, Cannon can just stun him, though.
Yeah, no, I think Kennen will...
Malphite jungle, Fizz to the mid lane. Yes, all hail Annie. Praise the cult of Annie. Malzahar locked in, so far... ABC's comp is going pretty much exactly like we expected it. Already our first...
Is that a Riven Yasuo bot lane?
Yes. Now, the benefit that this gives is Riven has a much more accessible knockup than Malphite. Malphite is gated by his ult.
Yeah.
Riven can just Q... QE and Q someone, and if she hits someone, they get knocked up, and Yasuo can trigger off of that.
Yeah.
That said...
This double bruiser bot, season 1, folks. Please take double relic shield if you're taking Riven Yasuo bot.
You probably will, and this is definitely what we would call an awesome dude's bot lane. AKA the non-traditional champions are going down to pay them a visit. Now, this does mean that Morgana is once more has an impetus placed on her black shielding.
Yeah, she really does have to black shield
to make it correct.
Yeah. Let's see if Ansem is good at piloting Morgana. I think that's going to be a lot. Also, this Zac into Malphite's pretty fun for the Zac because you're just going to win the fight against Malphite basically the whole game because you build Spirit Visage and you deal magic damage. So jungling, that can maybe get in some counter jungling later into the game if he wants to.
Yeah, so now that we have our lane by lane matchups taken into account here, we can probably go to overall what these team comps want while we wait the 3-minute penalty for being spectators.
Yeah,
meantime,
everyone loves
chat,
3-minute spectator penalties.
Yep, while we're looking this over, chat, while we're discussing this, hit us in the Twitch chat with hashtag ABCWin or hashtag TDKWin. See if we're either going to get a clean 2-0 sweep or if we're going to take this to game 3.
Yeah. It will be interesting. So, TDK wants to engage. They literally drafted all of them want to just jump on the enemy carries, I think. I think that's basically what they want to do.
Yeah, go forward, smash face. I will say that's a very simple to execute comp, though. Not necessarily the most simple to execute champions, but a very simple to execute composition.
They just run at them. It's not that complicated.
Yeah, now, again, the champions themselves, Fizz can be a little difficult. Cannon, tried him a couple times, definitely very difficult. Riven is notorious for this, right?
Yeah,
Riven is notoriously
really
hard.
hard. Also,
Same
Cameron Beats plays Riven. He's like a Riven main. So
we'll see how this goes for him.
I expect reasonably clean Riven mechanics.
Now, that said, the question is, how do you make Riven work as a support? Like, explain this to me. How does this work? How does
you jump on the enemy carry with your Valor, and then you stun them and then knock them up? I mean, I assume the Riven's going to take Aftershock.
We can't see runes right now. We will be able to see them when we get into our loading screen.
If the Riven takes Aftershock, I mean, I think that could work. It's a pretty nice knock up. And, I mean, you get a big shield. That's pretty nice. I mean, the Riven won't be dealing a lot of damage, but I don't think you're picking it for the damage. You're picking it for the CC. And I assume the Riven is going to do kind of like a tank Riven build with like the Aftershock, support item. And then
now,
going
not having damage does point something out here, and that is their team composition, though it has a lot of carries, actually really probably doesn't have all that much damage, especially in the physical department here. I mean, you have Yasuo, and you're relying on him to get fed. Yasuo can notoriously either go 5-0 or 0-5 pretty easily.
Yes.
Fizz is going to be annoying, but I think he'll be kept relatively in check because he doesn't exactly have that many targets to go after.
What is he going to do? Jump on the Malzahar, the Zac, the Shen, the Black Shielded Jhin? I mean, I assume what he's going to do is kill the Morgana.
Yeah, you kill Morgana first. Morgana, it's kind of that weird thing with supports. You kill the support first in team fight because then their utility's gone and then the carry blows up almost immediately afterwards. Unless you pick the carry first.
Yes, I am a Soraka main, so I know about being nailed over and over again by the assassins because you're playing Soraka. That's basically your job. Get nailed by the assassins, so they use their ult and all their abilities on you instead of your AC. It's really boring,
I will say,
but
the Skinergy going effective. On there. They're in TDK bot lane, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to that versus event. That was actually a very good one. And
the versus event. Yes, it is Aftershock Riven. They did that reasonably. The Malphite took grass, which is weird because it's the jungle, and you took grass.
Unless he's planning to be ganking at least once every 30 seconds.
It's just... And getting a grass proc on a gank is really hard.
Here we go. Slide that on
Let's see if we go for the level 1 Fiesta again.
Oh, my money's on it. They're bunched up. They're ready to go. And no, a little bit of a spread here coming out from ABCDEsports this time. Same 5-man spread coming out from TDK, so...
Probably not going to get a double kill level 1.
Yeah, see, they're actually pinging be careful now in that spot.
Yeah, they're worried that they're going to run into each other. Look, they lined up perfectly for a nice 5-man spread. This is the opposite of what happened last time.
Yeah, so obviously level 1 cheese not going to happen, at least intentionally this time.
Cannon walking up into the bush, going to poke Shen.
Going to try there. Shen just walks back. Cannon
has Klepto, so he's going to look to do that all game. The Malzahar might be getting caught here.
And he does take some damage.
And Morgana
the Q misses.
Malphite. And then the Yasuo...
That is 4 versus 2. Okay, so that happened.
Yeah, they just
nothing
backed off. Nothing happened. They poked each other with some autos. Zach is going to start on his Raptors, which is going to be interesting.
I mean, he should be able to do that with his unstable matter.
Yeah, Zach can easily do Raptors, but he's not taking a leash. Which will mean his jungle clear will take slightly longer. Because but he will allow all his laners to get to his lane on time.
Yep, CS advantage should go to them. Bot lane tries to fake like they were leashing, so that's trying to hide their jungler's position there a little bit.
Messing with the jungle positioning. Always a nice idea. Malphite almost... Wait. The Malphite bought a Doran's shield.
Oh no. That happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that is
He's
sadness.
got a Hunter's Talisman now.
Yeah, he switched over now, so
he should be with the jungle, but I've made that mistake before. It sucked. You waste time.
Weirdly behind. Actually, very behind Zach.
Yeah, and that delays the level 6, which is a big deal.
Fairly slow clearing jungler. Zach already at basically 12 CS there. He's going for his Krugs. Going for the full red side clear again.
Full red side clear is where it's at for those kind of tankier junglers. They really do want to pull the full red side clear.
Oh, this is gonna be okay. That's a flash burned, but it is a Zach. He goes for the flash.
They look like they caught this cannon.
But first blood actually goes to ABCDEsports in the bot lane, and it's a fight between Morgana. A Morgana root landed. Then
Then
Jen
and Zach both had to flash for that kill on the cannon.
Yeah, they get the flash, but they are ahead.
Zach gets vision on the Malphite.
And, well, Malzahar just got murdered in mid lane, though.
Yeah.
So, off to a pretty dynamic start here.
Yeah. Certainly not boring.
Yeah, Zach's flashed, Shen flashed, Yasuo flashed, Yasuo healed, Riven ignited, Riven flashed, Fizz used both his summoner spells. There's pretty much no summoner spells left on this map.
Zach wins the smite fight because he's up a level.
Yep. So, a little bit ahead there, and it looks like they're plotting something. Yeah, Fizz is just going to...
jumps that way because
he's Fizz.
Jin going for some early lethality, the serrated dirt.
I mean, he doesn't care about attack speed, so may as well go for AD and armor shred there. I guess he doesn't really care about attack speed.
Yes, they did both go Relic Shield, the Yasuo and the Riven, so that's good.
Yep. That is going to help them sustain as well as clear waves. It also helps Riven not get denied a ridiculous amount of gold.
Riven will have some more gold, which is important. Riven kind of needs gold.
Yep,
I mean, there's a reason you don't play Riven support with all that CC and some mobility and a shield. It's because Riven's gold reliant.
Yep. Yeah, so it takes a little bit of a trade here, but not much else beyond it. Shen is getting pushed in pretty hard by Kennen. Kennen doing pretty well to just poke him under tower now.
Yeah.
And looks like he's trying to set a freeze up here.
Not working.
And now that wave's going to push in.
To the cannon, which cannon will really like. Zach trying to go for the Gromp and blue buff, but he has to reset Gromp to not die.
Yeah, will instead take the much less lethal Scuttle Crab.
Scuttle Crab. Yeah, I remember being a jungler like, oh, I'll kill Gromp, and I'm on some like slow clearing tank jungler like, oh no, Gromp's gonna kill me.
Yeah. Also, casual reminder everyone, Scuttle Crab has an AB of 35 and
an
attack speed of 0.64.
Fizz misses his ultimate, but Yasuo
that's
gonna force the flash.
Fizz
jumping around, and
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing from it. They disengage. Zach clears
Kills
his
the scuttle crab.
Oh, that's a... Oh,
Fizz gets caught.
Fizz is not happy about this. That Black Shield's going to help reduce some of that magic damage. He's burning down. Jin takes the kill.
Yeah. And
so the
Fizz
re-engage goes horribly wrong for TDK. And yeah, Jin has to flash, but Fizz is dead, and Jin is now up some gold.
Yeah.
Up a significant amount of gold, actually.
Still a lot of gold.
Alright, Malzahar changing his, so Malzahar taking Summoner Spellbook, takes Teleport instead, uses that to go back to mid lane. So elects to keep the pressure up on Fizz. Fizz does not have the best of wave clear, so this is a smart move there. Might actually net him a little bit of damage on that turret, and possibly a play? Yes, he gets the plate. And he's a Malzahar, so Fizz really can't do anything in retaliation. Pushing and going in again there. That's the wind wall. That's the stun. Oh, but Black Shield prevents the knockup. Yasuo, however, does get the shutdown. That's what TDK need to stay in this, and the bot lane pretty much evens out.
Yeah.
Like, only 1,000 gold lead now, so it's not really a lead to speak
of. The Riven did put down a mastery spamming, which you're not supposed to do. Oh, and then apologize for it. Okay. Yeah. That's good.
Probably just habit there.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, this isn't solo queue. We do gotta be chill with each other.
No mastery spamming. Are they actually gonna take the plate? No.
I don't think that... Yeah, they don't have the mini wave to do so. They gotta kill off that. That's really about it. Oh, gank going on top lane, though. That's a cannon ult, but it doesn't matter. He's dead. Shen has 2 kills and has a Spectre's Cowl, so Cannon doesn't do damage anymore.
Yeah, I think the Shen will be able to, better survive Cannon poke. But the Cannon has gotten an awful lot of stuff off of Kleptoprocs. Shen is basically free Kleptoprocs.
Yeah, pretty much. Ansem shows up in mid lane, almost lands a Q, decides to land a little extra poke on his way out, takes a turret shot for his trouble, and goes right on back.
The Malzahar pushing in, autoing tower, doing Malzahar things.
Looks like they're setting their sights possibly on that
Fizz
dragon.
charges in on the Malzahar
and gets Malz ulted though. Does
but
ult himself. That's Ignite
and
going
Fizz
down.
Goes down.
Fizz goes down first. Yeah, not enough damage quite there just yet. Fizz, the suppression really hurts
suppression
for that.
in the minion wave really hurts. You're gonna take a lot of minion damage fighting being suppressed in the enemy minion wave.
Yeah, we're still low enough for that to actually mean something there, as Shen gets a quick stun, couple of Klepto procs there off of Shen. I just noticed this, but Kennen also has minion dematerializer, so he can really put that shove down.
Yeah,
ooh, that's
really
some
in the cannon.
damage going in. The knockup goes through. Jin is very close to dead, but Morgana ult happens instead.
Malphite goes in. Ult.
Yeah, there we go. Morgana goes down. The kill does go over to
and Yasuo,
and that Q almost connected. That would have.
Zach is sitting in this bush.
I think he's contemplating going in. He does in fact go in. That's a very low Riven. Nope, doesn't get it. Okay, there's Morgana. Or Malzahar really instead. I just realized the teleport came through. That's pretty scary. Yep, Yasuo is very low. Has to go away. Zach jumping in, grabs him. Zach goes down to the little bloblets. They're going to do their best to take that out before... Yep, they give it to
Malzahar forced to back off by the Fizz.
So the re-engage almost pulled it out there for ABC, but in the end, Yasuo able to pull it off. So this Yasuo-Riven combination, this unusual bot lane, is doing something. Ooh,
Jin is
Fizzle missed. Malphite is lethally low, gets taken out by the Morgana. Malzahar burning down. Gets murdered by Fizz. Jin and Yasuo are fighting. Jin gets ignited. And gets the shutdown on
and
Yasuo.
Then dies.
Yeah,
kind of Fiesta kind of Fiesta team fighting, not really coordinated.
Not real coordinated
Morgana steals
whatsoever.
Scuttle.
Shen gets a kill up top as well, and does manage to go back. Both have their teleport, so if they want to go back and do it for round 2, they can. That was an incredibly long team fight, and I am out of breath.
Yeah, that was kind of a protracted Fiesta of a team fight. I don't know.
Morgana's mid now. Morgana has become the mid laner, guys.
Yeah. This Shen is kind of fed.
Oh, very fed. He already has an adaptive helm, so building hard against Kennen there with repetitive damage.
I don't think this cannon kills the Shen again. Or
No,
maybe even if the Malphite comes top, I think Shen is gonna be tanky enough that he can just kind of he taunts the cannon, gets the blade.
Yeah, isn't taking any damage whatsoever.
Yeah,
right now.
the cannon basically does no damage to Shen at this point, so the Shen split push is gonna be real. Someone's going to have to match him. Red team kills the dragon.
Yeah, TDK really can't do anything here. Honestly, this is one of those games where I would actually build AD Kennen over this AP build he's going for. Yeah, Shen can stop your auto attacks, but you're going to force Shen to build armor, which will weaken him to your Fizz. Now, yes, Shen won't be resisting. Yeah, so you basically force Shen to split his build.
Yeah, instead of just... I mean, Shen loves Adaptive Helm into Wit's End. That's an awesome Shen build.
Yeah, getting stunned again there.
The Malphite is in the bush, but the bush is warded, so he's going to waste a lot of time not doing anything. And he gets minion aggroed and forced to run off in nobility.
Shen can again.
Yeah, this is becoming a real problem. The fact that Shen can kill Kennen in lane, and he has his ultimate. I mean, if a Shen can solo anyone else on the enemy team, it becomes a real problem because you'll have to send multiple people to stop him, and then he can just ult out.
Malphite is still in that bush. He is massively down in CS, massively down in level, or actually,
not massively down in level.
Yeah, still
but
down
he's losing the Rift Herald for his wasting time top lane. That's really bad, jungle management, wasting all that time.
Yeah, Rift Herald does go down.
Malzahar takes the Rift Herald.
Zach gets his little scuttle friend. And Fizz is in the perfect position to get ganked. Again.
Yeah, this Fizz really does want to get nailed, but I don't think... Is that coming? Yeah, this Fizz is probably going to get nailed.
He is going in. Alright.
But he's Fizz!
Misses the Q. Yeah, the Playful Trickster makes that a little hard, but he just gets suppressed and he's getting deleted.
No, Playful Trickster again. This Fizz should be dead, but isn't.
Not Malphite sticking around there, defending his Raptors. Malzahar is just watching that turret go down. Alright, Malphite is silenced, goes for the ult, gets the ult, the Yasuo ult in turn. Yasuo is now taking turret shots.
Shen ult coming down.
Is in fact dead. Shen ult saves him. That's a double kill. And that's the turret went down to minions in the meantime. Fourth shot does connect, so all 4 shots are good. And literally all of them are there at once, and they're just gonna take the tier 2 mid for it.
And maybe tier 3 mid, I think.
I don't...
They have Rift Herald.
Oh, yep, there we go. Rift Herald charges into mid lane. They're looking to do some serious damage to this inhib. Does look like they finally decided to recall a cannon there. They have to have a fight here if they want to preserve this inhib. Looks like that's not going to happen.
The Zac going aggressive, not immediately punished, and they back off.
Hey, Rift Herald got a charge off. Oof. Okay, so you have an open mid. This isn't the end of the world there. This does funnel minions down, so you can keep someone there and actually mark that up there. At this point, I'm not sure if side laning is really a good option, though, because that Shen's just going to sit there. Now, you could stick a physical damage carry in there instead. You could stick Yasuo against the Shen, and that might be okay.
Maybe, but, I mean, this Shen... Shen has, a level lead over the Yasuo, obviously. Because he's top lane.
Now, Yasuo does have some gold. Doesn't have his full item built yet, though. He looks like he's got a smattering of items there. Looks like he's building towards possibly the static shift first.
Yeah. I mean, Yasuo, the Malphite coming in to gank the Shen, but steps on a control ward.
Oh, Fizz is doing some damage, though. Goes in, flashes out. Gets rooted down, and Fizz is probably dead here. Not Playful Trickster. Oh, the flash auto over the wall gets him anyway.
And Jin gets the heal. He also has to burn both summoners for it, so yeah. Don't greed for the killing the support. That's the lesson there. Malphite not caught by the Morgana binding.
Okay, Shen and Kennen are fighting.
Shen is just not taking damage.
Yep. Okay, this is a dive happening. Nope. They're gonna call it off. Oh, okay, Ansem's there to make his life. Never mind, you're stuck behind
this
your buddy.
This Kennen is trapped. They're gonna push the wave in and kill the Kennen.
Probably. He may have
also, the base is falling. Yeah, the base is falling because no one went mid lane to stop the super minion. So,
so they're ignoring that. They're going for the red dragon, which they do get. They do get the Infernal. Fizz finally shows up to
Zac comes in with suppression.
Yep.
Zac with Black Shield engages.
Ooh, that stun doesn't work. Riven not mobile enough, gets knocked out by the Shen. Turret goes down top side. So it looks like they're just coming in for all sides here. They're going for the throat.
Yeah. They're going like a 2-3 and the super minions in mid. They're just gonna hard push it.
I think at this point you really want to put that Kennen mid lane. He has probably more wave clear than any of the other options.
Yeah. I mean, this is Kennen. Yasuo also has a lot of wave clear.
Yeah, either Kennen or Yasuo. But you're going to need Yasuo for those fights. That's the thing.
Yeah. Also, someone has to stop the Shen. Really?
Yeah, they're
going for an engage.
They send 3 actually, but they're gonna lose
and
their bot power for that.
And step on the trap and don't engage.
Yeah.
They still trying.
They're overchasing. They're really overchasing here. They are gonna eventually get the Jin, so that is a shutdown. That is some gold. But for that, they're possibly gonna be trading their bot inhib. Nope. Okay, Yasuo and Malphite
but the super minions are in the base. They're gonna kill that tower unless the Fizz is here to hopefully stop that. But does the tower go down? No, but it's like a sliver of HP.
Yeah, it's that tower is actually on 110 HP.
Yeah, it's not really that useful.
Okay, so they're definitely holding on. The shutdown on Jin does do a lot of good. That helps them out a little bit. That does get them more gold. They desperately need that. That does give Yasuo his Phantom Dancer instead of Static Shiv. That's a smart defensive itemization there for Yasuo. Now you just need to do that on the Morgana, the Malzahar, and the Shen. And that would help at least lessen the brutality that is this gold.
The Shen has a 400 gold shutdown. That would be kind of important to deal with. But I don't really see them killing this Shen very easily. Killing a Shen is hard, especially when as fed as this Shen.
Yeah, killing it's hard. They could do it if they manage to actually get the jump on him and lock him down long. If they do have a long enough CC chain to do it, it's just going to take a little bit of doing on that one. It might be better to focus their efforts on keeping your mid lane as clear as possible. They can't really push out, but it looks like they're going to try to here. And Kennen gets caught and burns for a little bit of damage there from the Morgana. Then the Riven gets caught as well. Excellent Q accuracy going down. Inhib actually respawns, so they're trying to push out here in-game control.
Malzahar coming up.
Morgana locks down Malphite. Malphite is getting destroyed. Fail flash over the wall. Goes for the backline anyway.
Black and just gets blown up. Yep. Big misplay for the Malphite.
That's a locked down Fizz. Still manages to slide his way out. Although there is the potential there. Yeah, Unstable Matter gets it. Let's bounce. Disrupts everything actually. And Kennen
gets a nice ulti, but he's still dead.
Yeah, tries to, but not enough. That's an ace. That's
clean ace.
This probably gonna be game.
Yeah,
they're pushing for the end with this one, with that one.
Yeah, looks like they want to go for it.
Here we go. Nexus Turret 1 goes down. Nexus Turret 2 goes down. Zach doing his... Zach going to hold Malphite off to stop anything weird.
Malphite just gets CC tamed and killed.
The emotes happen. The Nexus is the target. Blue team actually calls GG in the chat. That is game as the Nexus goes down. ABCD Esports 2-0 the Dandelion Knights.
Certainly a better game than last time, though.
Yeah, Dandelion Knights, they definitely showed fight. They definitely had... There were advantages that showed up. I don't know if they didn't recognize those advantages, but there were advantages there. They could have pushed.
Yes.
But in the end, I think they overextended and they got outplayed. They definitely got out macroed.
Yeah. And yes, the Shen problem was a big problem. They had to send 2 people to stop the Shen, which, man, it's a Shen, it can move. It can just, go help its allies. So having to make 2 people sit top lane to try to stop the Shen was just... That kind of doomed them once Shen gets that strong, unless you can, knock Shen down a peg with some catches, which they didn't do. Shen ended with no deaths. And a big fat shutdown on the table.
Yeah, that definitely Shen definitely got fed there.
The damage graph, Malzahar doing the most damage, Kennen doing the most damage for the blue team. Mostly just poking the Shen with Klepto. I assume Jhin doing decent damage. Morgana getting 3rd damage as a support. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was actually a really good display of kind of the synergy that exists between the Morgana, Jhin. Really, the team comp overall.
What did I hear it twice?
Oof.
What?
You're probably listening to Twitch.
Who was that?
That was one of their team. He was.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So we will get on real quick with a post-game interview from ABCDEsports Electro. All right, now we can move on in.
Hello.
Welcome to the post-game interview. Looks like they offered you up as sacrifice. So
yeah, I didn't realize I was in the thing. I was like, why am I hearing it twice?
Yeah, that happens. So we're going to talk about this here. So obviously we're going to have to talk about it. Game 1 was a stomp, to say the least. So
a perfect game. Not one
satisfying.
tower, dragon, or kill.
Yeah, that was the first question I asked you. So how satisfying is it to actually just to be able to completely shut out the opposition from any play, really, any chance of coming back in that game?
Oh, it is very satisfying because I've been trying to play Vayne for the entire season, and I finally got it, and it was fun.
Yeah, definitely looked as fun as it did brutal for sure. And kind of following off into that, whose idea was the 5-man death brush at level 1? And did you guys expect them to actually take that bait and take that chance to try to do a 5-man of their own?
I think it was Bonini or Jungler that made the call because we watched their games previously, and they normally don't do line of scrimmage. They do a bot side invade, so we expected that, and it did happen. And then we kind of just snowballed from there. Fortunately, I got both kills in the beginning.
Yeah, that definitely is something we singled out as probably the most the critical point in that game. There was that level 1 there that seemed to kind of set the tone for the entire game. And moving on from that in game 2, you were faced with a little bit of what we would call an unusual bot lane, a double bruiser bot lane there with a Riven and a Yasuo. Normally when you see that, it's like a Gragas Yasuo as that combination, but this one don't see it very often. Did that actually have an effect on your planning at all? Did that have an effect on how you guys were going to play that one? Or
Throughout
was
the draft,
plan...
I was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, or was the plan kind of just let's go Jin Morgana and just basically snuff out any attempts at aggression?
Well, throughout the draft, I was like really confused of where everyone was gonna go, and then it ended up being Yasuo, which is something I don't normally play against. But in the beginning, I said hold the Jin for later, but then we kind of ran out of time, so we just picked that. And then we realized they were going Wombo combo with Malphite and a bunch of knockups.
Yeah, it's a
And
definite.
it was underestimating the all in. I suppose that got me killed once or a couple times.
Yeah, there were a couple oversteps there that they punished very effectively. That showed that combination can be lethal, and definitely it was. But also looks like your top laner just dominated that second game.
Yeah,
That was a
it was
very scary Shen.
that was really technically excellent Shen play. Like nice drag through with the sword action, putting the sword in the bush. I mean, yeah, just technically excellent Shen play.
I believe he had E not on quick cast this time, so he could actually taunt, and his skill has improved exponentially.
You put Eon quick cast? Really?
Yeah,
Oh
previously it was
wow.
a problem.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not going
I
to
just
ask
like
about that.
normal cast.
As we are kind of winding this down, I guess we're going to wind this interview down here. Any comments you'd like? First of all, we're going to ask this one. What's your prediction for your next semifinals match? And any trash talk you'd like to throw down?
Who are we facing? I don't even know.
All right, well, let's see.
They go to the do they go to the finals, don't they? Because
Yes, they go straight to the finals. So the winner of your next match will.
Is it either who's playing right now though?
So it will be. Looks like Kamikaze Penguins versus. Oh boy, I can't read. Kumquats. All right, yeah. But so between the two of them there.
I think Kamikaze will pull through, and hopefully we can defeat them in the finals. Normally, whenever we play, it's actually pretty intense games, and it's pretty close. So I'm expecting a good series there.
All right, well, so are we. And we got definitely a pair of very exciting and impressive games today as well from everyone else.
Nice technical Vayne play. That was just using the Vayne mechanics properly. I mean, this is one benefit of getting to cast some higher elo games. You get to see people use mechanics well.
I wanna say that because people say that Vayne's skills just farm, but in certain matchups you can really just go all in and you win that. Like there's no chance of the enemy team winning. Like even if I didn't have 2 kills there, I would have been confident that we would have crystal lane either way, just because of the lane matchup we had.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for your time here for the quick post-game interview. And thank you all very much in the Twitch chat there for sticking with us through to the very end of this game. It's late for some of us here. I definitely can see it's probably late for other people, for most people in the Central and Eastern time zones as well. And you know what? I think it's probably... Yeah, I'd say it's time for us to go. I'm Autumn Gamer. I've been joined by Lightning and Shadow today. Shadow being our gracious host. And as a reminder, everyone, log in and play a game. 10-year anniversary for Riot Games. Game, or not just Riot, but also for League of Legends. This game we know, we'd love. And we play here on Casual Esports Amateur League. I will see you all next time. Good evening.
See you later.